Chris Brown would have went to Paris and kicked somebody's stuff, he would have been in jail.
Well,
because he has he has a background in history with the law, and he can't go out and do stuff like that. Yeah. So it's the same for this person.
She lied. God damn. She lied.
Wow.
Did I see what I saw?
Yeah.
I'm saying. I mean, is it that serious?
Wow. So I mean, as you guys, if you don't know, there was a event in Paris for Fashion Week where there was a whole bunch of celebrities down there. You had celebrities like SZA, Usher, Chris Brown, Pharrell, just to name a few celebrities that were that were partaking in that activity.
Right.
And Chris Brown was seen coming out of his hotel. And he greeted fans, and there was one particular fan that I guess got upset because he didn't take a picture.
That's crazy.
With her. I mean, listen. The thing about it is, celebrities have a life just like a regular human being. In terms of, they have places to be, they got deadlines to meet, and they might have to do things that a normal human being might need to do, like use the bathroom. You know what I mean?
I mean, they are human, right? The last time I checked,
everybody got to go to. I mean, take an appointment.
Exactly.
Yeah, everybody need an appointment every once in a while.
Man.
I get it. There are some celebrities out there. I'm not to defend every celebrity. There are some celebrities out there that are just ignorant. But there are certain instances where they don't have time to just sit and talk to you, or take a picture or sign an autograph. They got places to be, sometimes.
I mean, I found it a lot. It was real excessive.
Right.
I mean, it's like I see Chris Brown and I want his attention. He didn't give me what I wanted to have, so I'm just gonna get his attention.
Right.
So I'm gonna go just, boom, just I'm gonna just take it out on his car.
Exactly. I'm surprised the security. I'm surprised the security didn't throw it. I mean, but that's not.
She's a female.
Yeah, that's female. So they're gonna be
careful a certain way
right,
on how they handle it when it comes to that.
Right. And as you should. You get those are delicate situations or whatever, whatnot. So, but I found that very, very crazy, and I wonder if his camp will press any type of charges or anything like that against her. I don't know, but maybe not.
Maybe not, because I think that this ain't the first time. I mean, Chris Brown has ran into a situation like this.
Right.
He's used to this. You know what I mean? But when Chris Brown came out of the building, I thought he was cool. He came out, he was like, yeah, hey, what's up, everybody?
Exactly. He acknowledged people, proceeded to go to his car, go on about his day as norm. And she comes over, and it sounds like she screams, Chanel, and then I think somebody in there says something like, hey, she's a huge fan, man, and then, she goes and kicks the car.
I mean, out of nowhere.
Which was unexpected.
You know what I'm saying, Fino? I mean, I mean, come on.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
All the fans that I've seen come out and be around their fans, all the artists that came out and be around their fans. Yeah. I mean, they do some wild stuff, but I mean, security must have thought that, it was a low profile kind of thing, because, even with Michael Jackson, even with, Prince, they come out around their band. I ain't ever seen nobody attack their vehicle, nothing like that. I mean, this is kind of like off the cuff, unless, in Paris, they do stuff like that. I don't know.
it could be a different vibe.
You know,
and
I don't know.
Everybody was
I know they might do. I mean, that stuff that maybe it's okay.
They do stuff like that in America.
Oh well.
That's just to me.
I mean, I'm trying to be
Right
nice
now,
about it.
I'm just saying.
That-
I'm talking about musically, man. I mean, I ain't talking about the stuff we see right now because it's wild right now in America, man. But aside from that, I mean, we ain't talking about that right now. But y'all know what we talking about,
right? Yeah, that's another story. Stuff that's going on in America. But anyway,
I don't know. I just find it kind of funny, man. If this was a regular person, it wouldn't even be that serious.
Exactly.
So, like, the way I look at it, it's just like, I mean, come on, people. Let's just keep it real. Chris is human just like everybody else. Chris, you don't know what type of schedule he got. He could have had to do whatever. He waved at everybody. I mean, leave the man alone. I mean, come on. Because the society that we live in right now, like, we do gotta, I think we need to kind of, like, just relax a little bit. Just chill, people. Just chill. Like, because... we sometimes we fall victim of putting certain people on pedestals, especially celebrities.
Well, here's the thing about that, C-Note, and I'll like to touch upon what you said. A lot of society has put celebrities on pedestals to the point where they almost worship these people as gods.
Like gods.
Like, literally.
Ooh.
I mean, celebrities are put on the pedestal like they cannot do any wrong. And it's like, look, man, this guy at the end of the day is a human being just like me or you. He bleeds flesh and blood just like you. So it's like, come on, people, we got to do better as a society. We cannot. You can't just going around kicking people's stuff. I mean, how would it? I mean, if he would have did that, if Chris Brown would have went into Paris and kicked somebody's stuff, he would have been in jail.
Well,
because he has he has a background in history with the law, and he can't go out and do stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it's the same for this person right here. You cannot do that.
Check this out. Just because you touched on that, I mean, maybe she was thinking about Rihanna.
Nah.
The Rihanna days.
Nah.
I'm just about to see if he throw a couple blows. See if he still got.
Chris
Brown can still go pound for pound.
And she was thinking like, well, maybe I can capitalize on this.
You know what?
And try to
that's
get
a good
him
point.
all wind up so he can come and smack her.
I didn't know what I didn't think about that.
No, I mean, you don't know.
I didn't think about that because a lot of
Chris
Brown has in the past been triggered by stuff.
There you go.
And things like that could trigger him to get angry. And she could have been thinking about it. Maybe I could get him to hit me or touch me so I could get some money out of this.
Get a couple out
of this guy. And a lot of people will provoke celebrities so that they can get them to do something, to get angry. I mean, look at not to go off the music side, but look at DK Metcalf in Pittsburgh with the fan
double piece.
With the fan in the stadium at the Lions game.
Had mixing up with someone in the stands.
Oh my gosh!
And that not going to have great consequences for the Steelers and
And he got a 2-game suspension for the guy. For the guy, I mean, the guy might, he said something. He claimed he didn't say anything.
No, he said he didn't say nothing.
But he.
Oh yeah, he did.
He didn't say nothing. He just hit him for no reason.
Saying, hey, come on over after the game. We're gonna have beers.
No. But unfortunately, and when you're a celebrity, you have to show self-control. Restraint.
Yeah.
You cannot, go out of character, or else you're going to be labeled the bad guy, no matter what the situation is. Unfortunately, so I mean, in my opinion, there should be consequences for that person who did that. She should be held accountable. Yeah, because in any
assault on this
it's assault.
Yeah,
you cannot do that. I mean,
it's vandalism.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Potentially property damage if there was some type of dent on this car on the car, you don't know. So I mean, there's many ways to go, many ways. But let us know, guys, in the comments section, what you think about the whole situation. well, did you think that it was okay for her to do that, or how do you think Chris Brown? Did you think Chris Brown handled himself the right way in that situation? Just let us know in the comment section. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, and make sure you like and share this content out to more people. You know what I mean? Music in the key of life. We're making waves around. So stay tuned for more, y'all.
Yes,
yeah.
All right. We'll see y'all soon.
See y'all soon.